we're making an Assassin's Creed inspired recipe, okay? I know that this is not authentic and you know, I had a hard time finding a good recipe where I could A, find the ingredients and B, actually kind of fit the concept, you know? Okay, to shortly describe, this is a mix mash of like Middle Eastern-ish kind of things. We're gonna be making kofta kebab thingies together with some rice. I know that it's supposed to be a Persian rice, I'm pretty sure, but that one is like the whole process with like frying it in a bunch of things. We're gonna make this simple because once again, the idea of this cooking series is to cook simple dishes that literally anyone who is very uninspired to make food can still make really simple and tasty food. So we're gonna take all the rice and the herbs and everything and just shove it into the rice cooker and hope that it turns out well. And then we're making the tzatziki. Where are we gonna start? Let's go and get the rice cooker over here. We have a salt down. I got it. Of course. We're good, chat. For the rice, we are gonna need basmati rice. With that, we also have onion, gurkmeja, cinnamon, like an actual cinnamon stick. It says cardamom pod. I'm just gonna use cardamom. I don't even know if that's the same thing, but I had that at home. So we got saffron and then salt. That's it for the rice. Okay, we got some cannoli oil thingamabob. Now for the koftas, or however you pronounce that, we're gonna have minced beef. We've got cumin. I've got coriander here. I also have real coriander because they actually said real coriander as well. I mean, real as in fresh coriander. And then they want cinnamon, paprika, and then they want cayenne, and then salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. And with that, we're gonna have panko. So many ingredients. The list today is long. We're gonna use it in order to make it stick better to the sticks. Also, they said that the best way was to basically put these sticks in water. So we're gonna do that. Kind of wanna break them up into like half thingies because they're very long and they won't fit in the frying pan otherwise. Now we have a crap ton of these little thingies. We're gonna put them in water here because apparently that's gonna keep them from burning when you actually start frying them and shit. Oh, also onion inside these. Now, let's start with the rice. We have that underway in here. Let's see what they got. They want 4 deciliter of basmati rice. This is supposed to be 6 portions, which means that we can have leftover. We're also supposed to wash this. So let's do that. 3, 4. Boom. Wash the rice, chat. I've never cooked this recipe before, so it's going to be completely new to me, which I guess is interesting. In before everything's going to go to heck, and the koftas won't even stick on the kebab skewer thingies, and I don't know. Okay. Now let's get the ingredients in. Let's see, 6 deciliters of water. I feel like maybe I should add more though, but okay, maybe 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next up we've got, they want 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, 2 of these. Wow, this packaging is so big. That's what is that? There we go. Now we're also gonna add 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Okay, we've got 2 tablespoons of turmeric. We're gonna have 1 of these cinnamon sticks. Boop. Okay, and then cardamom something. We're just gonna add a little bit of cardamom. A little bit of cardamom. We got saffron, and that's it. Saffron and salt. So much salt, holy sh**. Are you kidding me? Is it really supposed to be this much salt? Jesus Christ, you know what? I'm taking a little bit less. There we go. All right, so here is the mix of herbs and everything with the rice. Let's see if we can mix it up first. But then we're gonna ship it into the rice cooker, and hopefully this turns out well because I am actually not sure how it's gonna go. Just putting it all in the rice cooker. Got the little cinnamon stick here as well. All right, in we go. Boom. And then we need the lid. Rice, start. Next up, we're gonna be making the koftas. We got the bowl, and we're gonna chop some onion. We need a knife for that. Probably a good idea. Boom. I kind of want to chop these into really small pieces because I'm thinking otherwise it's going to get harder with the koftas. Like the bigger the pieces, the harder it is for it to stick together, you know. All right. Got some onion. Okay, we've got the onion chopped. Now, let's get the minced beef out of here. Let's do panko. I don't really know how much it says, but, you know, try a bit. And if you feel like it's still not very sticky, then add more, I guess. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of cayenne, just a little bit. Okay, we got some paprika. We got some cinnamon. There's just a cloud of, I don't know if you can see this, a cloud of herbs coming out of it. You know what, heck it. Barely anything left in that one. Okay, and then some coriander. Oh my god, that was a lot of coriander. Jesus Christ. Maybe add some more paprika. Okay, there we go. Great. Lovely. We're also gonna add some thingamabob. Coriander, but heck it. I forgot salt, obviously, and pepper. Oh well. How much spice do you want? Yes. Exactly. Exactly like that. I don't know. I feel like you just have to wing it in life. This turned into a very dry mix. Kind of low-key want to put an egg in here, but we're also going to add a few more things. I'm just going to wash my hands. We're going to add some more salt or more. We never added salt into it. And then we're also going to chop cilantro. What was I doing? I was taking this. You know what? We're just going to take all of this. Boom. Also, we were going to add salt. I don't know where else to put it. All right, here we go. Here's our little ball of these things. Now, we're going to get these little sticks. They've been soaking in water now because apparently they're supposed to not burn if you let them do that. Okay, let's see if I can actually do this now. I really have no idea how to do this, but okay. I guess we have the meat. We squeeze it around the stick or something, right? That's the idea. This looks pretty good, doesn't it? I don't know if they have some sort of strategy for how you're supposed to do this, but okay, I hope that these are gonna stay on the stick, you know. Technically these are supposed to be charcoal grilled, right? But then again, it gets too difficult, so we're just gonna fry them. And then I kind of wanna share a frying thingy with this together with like my veggies, but we'll see how that goes. Cayenne, salt and pepper, and then fresh cilantro. Garlic! I forgot garlic. It was actually supposed to have garlic. Oh well. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're gonna get another chopping board and we're gonna chop some veggie. I noticed that they use a lot of eggplant in Mediterranean or Middle Eastern recipes. I think we're gonna fry these veggies together with the koftas if we can fit them all, because we're not frying all of these. I'm gonna put most of them in the fridge so I can fry them for another day. Maybe it's enough with one bell pepper. I don't know. Here we go. Gonna empty this. The seed house. Chopping these into small pieces that we're gonna fry together with the koftas. Try to at least, if they all fit. How many koftas do we actually need? I don't know. Maybe like 2. Olaf might want 3 of those. 3 feels a little bit too much though for me. All right, here we go. Here are the kofta, or whatever it's called. And then here is the veggies. We're gonna fry those together with these somehow. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna be interesting. But let's do that. And the rice is done. So let's let out the steam and see how it's doing. We're gonna fry these things here. We're gonna put it at 6 out of 10. You know what? Maybe we should get 2 frying pans. There's no way I can fit all of this in one. Let's get a smaller one as well for the veggies. I'll put the koftas here. I need some more oil in here with the veggies. Maybe we put the parsley in here. Wow, this looks very herby, holy, or spicy. It looks good actually. I hope it's good. What if it tastes like wonka? Put it back. You can see it later. Let's put these kofta seeds in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Olaf gets 3 and I get 2. That means 3. Actually, never mind. If I okay, there's actually 3. Otherwise, we get even numbers. Now there's 3 left over for tomorrow or whatever. We need the garlic press. We need to chop some parsley, which I'm kind of running out of space here. But you know what? We put half of the parsley in here and half of it in the tzatziki. Super weird to put it in tzatziki, I know, but that's why it's turning into some sort of something else. Should we even put cucumber in there? We just turn it into like a garlic herb spicy thing. It's mint. Well, like I said, I have parsley. It was kind of supposed to go into these, but you know, also mint. Yeah. Now that you say it, I remember, I think, having tried it, but isn't that also a regional thing? Because I've had tzatziki without mint as well. How are we gonna flip these over? You know what? It's not going very. Okay, you know what? This is why we have this one. Boom, boom, nailing it. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. No comment, Gabbo. Oh, great. Let's flip these over a little bit. Okay, garlic is what I want to get. Garlic. Jesus, garlic. Peel yourself. We're gonna lower the heat on this one, and then we're just gonna get the cucumber, and that's it. There's so much water in a cucumber, it's actually ridiculous. Squeezing the water out of it. I think the koftas are done. They're kind of good, actually. A little bit deformed, but you know, pretty good actually. Add some olive oil to this, salt and pepper. All right, it is done now though, chat. Here is the finished recipe. The rice is looking pretty good. It's very oily though. but it looks good. Okay, now we are gonna eat. Chat. Okay, chat. Let's try this. I'm excited. Okay, let's dig in. Really good. This rice with saffron in it is so different from like food that I would normally eat, but it's good. I like it. 10 of 10, chat. Nom, 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 nom. Very, very good. Very, very yum. That recipe was so freaking bangers, chat. It was really, really tasty. And I do give it 10 out of 10, seriously, and as a joke. But if you liked the video, please check out my recommended video up here. And then you can subscribe up here. And of course, there's going to be a new recipe next week on this Cooking for Gamers show. Hope you had a great... I don't know. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I'll see you next time. Bye!